Welcome to another video. Today we are going to start working on the rank and file for the Erskine warriors, and yeah, that's what we're doing today. Got a different camera angle we're trying out, and let me know what you think. The Ymir conglomerate are renowned for two things above all else: a vast material wealth and the spectacular technologies that they craft with it. A league whose mantra is every quality over quantity. The Ymir conglomerate deploy some of the most elite and heavily equipped oath bands to see in any threat of war. League Customs, master armorers, the craftsmen and quality of the Ymir conglomerate weapons and void armor are second to none. Kin who enter battle gired with such forge-wrought masterpiece strive never to waste their tremendous potential. Add 4 inches to the range characteristic of all ranged weapons, excluding relics. Models within the custom are equipped with. With this custom are equipped with. Models in a unit with this custom that have a saving characteristic of 2+ gain a 4+ invulnerable save. Other models in a unit with this custom gain a 5+ invulnerable save. Is that redundant? It kind of looks redundant. I thought the void armor gave them a 4+ invulnerable save anyhow. No, I'll have to look at their gear. Ancient or ancestral judgments. Each time a model with this custom, excluding a cog model, makes a ranged attack that targets a unit within half range, if that target has 1 or more judgment tokens, the armor penetration characteristic of the attack is improved by 1. Warlord trait. Guild connections is it serves this warlord well to maintain strong contacts with greatest Chthone guilds of the Ymir conglomerate. Such friendships yield rich gifts that can be put to good use upon the battlefield. The damage characteristic of all weapons this warlord is equipped with, excluding relics, is increased by 1. Plasma beam discharger. War gear stratagem. This stratagem is a shooting phase. Use this stratagem in your shooting phase. When your Ymir conglomerate units from your army is selected to shoot, select one model in that unit, and then select one beam weapon that is equipped with, or that it is equipped with, until the end of the phase. Each time a hit is scored with the weapon, the target suffers one mortal wound in addition to the normal damage. Relic. The last crest of Jaluk. Or Jaluk? The tragic fall of whole worlds of Jaluk remains a cautionary tale to all those Brokire templates by wild experimentation. Only this one gilded crest was removed from the storm-lost planet, pristine and seemingly untouched by the warp madness that surrounded it. Is that a plane, or is somebody snow blowing? It protects powers, extends to its barrel as the Sorry about that. It's outside. It's flying overhead. This place is not soundproof. Now, where was I? It protects power extended to its barrier, as does the weight of responsibility to prevent such a tragedy falling its own hold. Ymir conglomerate crest, shield crest models only. Once per battle, before making a saving throw, the bearer can achieve this relic, activate this relic. If it does so, then until the end of the phase, the bearer has a 3+ invulnerable save. Each time the bearer would lose a wound as a result of mortal wounds, roll a d6. On a 4+, the wound is not lost. Urinai, Surtur, it's Urinai, Surtur, regulates, the kindred of the Urinai Surtur regulates, prized stomatic, self-reliance, and unusable for their race. Inflexible determination, no matter the odds of success. They discourage wastefulness above all else, and with subsist uncomfortably upon the absolute minimum, if doing so will bring them victory and their kindred survival. League custom, dour survivalist. The URSR have served greatly over the millennia, yet still they endure. Their grim warriors have disaimed for every foe, and know to fight to the last. While they can still stand, they can fight. Add 1 to the toughness characteristic of models in a unit with this custom. You can reroll failed morale tests taken for a unit with this custom. Each time a model with this custom, excluding cog models, makes an attack against... let me start over. Ancestral Judgment. Each time a model with this custom, excluding a cog model, makes an attack against a target that has 0 judgment tokens, that enemy unit is considered to have 1 judgment token when determining what bonus applies to the attack, to the attacking model's attack. Warlord Trait. Grim Pragmatism. Dwell on pain and discomfort. Only waste valuable energy that could be put to better use. Each time this warlord would lose a wound, roll a d6. On a 5+, the wound is not lost. My fridge. That thing literally just kicked in, so I don't know why it's on again. Waste not your breath. Urani Surtur regulates epic deed stratagem. It is incumbent upon the leaders of the URSR to set an example of absolute indomitability before their followers. Use the stratagem in the fight phase when a URSR character model from your army has not already been selected to fight this phase is destroyed. Do not remove that model from play. It can fight after the attacking model's unit has finished making attacks. After resolving the destroyed model's attacks, it is then removed. Relic. The Abiding Mantle. By their own insistence, the name of whichever skilled URSR craftsman fashioned this cloak was never recorded. Laced through with camel wave and contramotive optic dampener circuits. This seemingly plain garment causes its wearer to blend in amongst the ranks of their comrades. Their survival aided by understated anonymity. URSR models only. Unless the bearer is close Unless the bear is the closest elbow target, enemy models cannot target it with ranged attacks. Established League Customs. If your chosen league does not have an associated league custom on page 51 to 55, you may instead create their customs by selecting rules from a list here. Unless otherwise stated, your league has 3 customs from the following lists, one of which, and only one, must be from those with the Ancestral Judgment label. Material clone skines. The leagues emphasize clone skines throughout their populace, which promotes physical strength and aggression. This better ensure a ready supply of soldiers for the line. Each time a model with this custom makes a melee attack, if that model's unit makes a charge move, was charged, or performed a heroic intervention this turn, add 1 to the attack strength characteristic. Vengeful Ancestral Judgment. The League allows no insular or loss amongst their numbers to go unavenged. The fallen are always honored in blood. Each time a unit with this custom is destroyed by an enemy unit, that enemy unit gains 2 judgment tokens instead of 1. Brutal Efficiency Ancestral Judgment. This league imposes a particular punishing training regiment upon all warriors of the Oath Band, training them to eliminate their enemies with merciless efficiency. Each time a model with the custom excluding cogs makes a melee attack at a target that has 1 or more judgment tokens, an unmodified hit roll of 6 scores 1 additional hit. Close Quarters Prioritization. Each time a unit with this custom declares a charge, if it only declares a charge against 1 target, and if the target has 1 or more judgment tokens, add 2 to the charge roll. Stoic. Courage and fortitude are the watchwords of this league. In kin, dour and fearless no matter the enemy or the odds. You can reroll failed morale tests taken for a unit with this custom. Taking it personally, Ancestral Judgment. This league's warriors are infamously ill-tempered and know to take the continued existence of their foes rather personally. Each time a unit with this custom is selected to shoot or fight if all the models in the unit that makes attacks targets the same enemy units after resolving those attacks if that enemy unit suffers. Damage as a result of those attacks but not destroyed. Roll 1d6 and add one of the results if the unit becomes attacked is now below half strength. On a 5+, the enemy unit gains 1 judgment token. Honor in toil. When their comrades fall in battle, the kin of the leagues fight all the harder to honor them through unfaltering success. Each time an attack is made by a model with this custom, if this unit is below its starting strength, add 1 to the attack's hit roll. War Song. It is customary within the kindreds of this league to form indomitable shield walls in battle, and then to raise mass voices in an inspiring song to the ancestors' honor and defiance. Each time a league model with this custom makes a melee attack, if the target of the melee attack was within engagement range of 2 or more League's core units from your army when the attack unit was selected to fight. You can re-roll the hit roll. Excuse me. League affiliation. The league has such close ties with another league that they are on the verge of forming an alliance. You cannot select this custom if you have selected any other custom, and if you selected this custom, you cannot select any other custom. Select one of the following leagues: Greater Sassuanian League, Trans-Hyperion Alliance, Kronos Hegemony, Ymir Conglomerate, or Urania Surtur Regulates. Use the custom of the league you selected as listed on their page. If the character model with this custom gains a warlord trait, they can have a league warlord trait associated with the league you selected instead of a warlord trait from page. If a character has such a warlord trait, replace all instances of the league keyword on that warlord trait. Example, Trans-Hyperion Alliance. If any with the name of the league that this character is from. Unless the only unit with this custom are part of an auxiliary support detachment, you will gain access to the league stratagem associated with the league you selected. When using such a stratagem, replace all instances of the league keyword on the stratagem. Example, Trans-Hyperion Alliance. If any with the name of the league that the unit with this custom has. Refined power cores. This league is known to process highly refined power cells to fuel their war machines, leading them greater acceleration. Add 2 inches to the move characteristic of models with this custom and have either the accelerator or vehicle keyword. Quick to judge. The kin of this league waste no time in appraising their foe, and they are quick to pass judgment upon all whom mean them harm. Each time an enemy unit targets a unit with this custom with a shooting or melee attack, after the attacking unit has resolved all its attacks, if the unit with the custom suffered 1 or more casualties as a result of those attacks but was not destroyed, roll 1d6 and add 1 to the result. If the unit began attacking, add 1 to the result if the unit being attacked is now below half strength. On a 4+, the attacking unit gains 1 judgment token. Superior beam capabilities. The Brookhire of the leagues have refined the art of crafting superior energy capacitors and focal lenses to transfer their continuous beam energy tools into deadly weapons capable of slicing through enemy ranks. Add 1 strength to characteristics of all beam weapons equipped by models with this custom, including relics. Each time a unit with this custom is selected for the core Bustfire Partnum stratagem, that stratagem costs 0 CP. Unwavering discipline. The kin warriors are renowned for being stiff-necked and particularly disciplined. When their heroes marked a foe for destruction, they broke no distraction from their appointed tasks. Each time a model, excluding a cog model, with this customs makes an attack against a target that has 1 or more judgment tokens, you can ignore any or all hit rolls, weapon skill, and ballistic skill modifiers. Void hardened. The League requires all its kindred to promote clone skins that render their people explicitly hard and resilient. Excuse me. Each time an attack is made against a unit with this custom, any unmodified wound roll of 1 or 2 for that attack fails, irrespective of any abilities that weapon or the model making attack may have. Warrior Pride. The warriors of this league of Votann pride themselves on their martial skill and their performance in combat. Each time a unit with this custom is selected to shoot or fight, you can reroll one hit roll or one wound roll when resolving that unit's attack. Weaponsmith. Whenever the skilled of the kindred's Brookhire or access to sources of rare and highly peerless ballistics material, the kindred of this league are able to deploy especially potent firearms through their oath band. Add 4 inches to the range characteristic of all ranged weapons, excluding relics. Models with this custom are equipped with Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends. If you like this content, follow me on Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, or YouTube. I'm also on Locals. I'm using more as a donation place, or a supporter sort of haven. You can also provide single or monthly donations with the links in the description. If you have any problems, just let me know. And thanks again.